Hello, Senior Vice President. As you know, I am your Director of Marketing here at Russo Clothing Industries, Lanie Bishop. And I'm very excited to be here today to talk to you about this new line of apparel we have coming out of our semi-formal wear. I just have a passion for it, and it's kind of my favorite clothes, so I'm excited to talk about it. So we need to talk about my recommendations for this new line. And to get into this, we have to first talk about distribution channels. And what distribution channels are is basically how we transfer our goods from us, the manufacturer, to our customers, and what kind of ends has to go in between that line to get to them. And we are going to be using, as we typically have used, a retailer to sell our clothes. But I do not want to continue with Baymart. And this is because, well, I want to continue with Baymart for our casual wear, just not for our semi-formal wear. And this is because when you're purchasing semi-formal or formal wear, you kind of want it to be associated with a nicer department store. You don't really want to associate it with somewhere you're buying sweatpants from. It's just a fact. If you're wearing nicer clothes, you subconsciously want to just attach it to a nicer store. I've been looking into some stores and I've come up with this new store, well, not new, I've probably heard of it, Midnight Moon Clothing. It offers a lot of formal and semi-formal wear. And I really just think it'd be a great department store to have our semi-formal line in, but I'll get into that later. So what we need to talk about is the best sales channels to use for our semi-formal collection. And sales channels are basically business to business sales or organizations to the market through either direct or indirect routines from the producers to the customers. As I said, we use an indirect intermediate retailer to sell, and we need these nicer clothes to just be going through, since they're priced higher, it has to be through a nicer store. And that's where Midnight Moon comes in, which we don't have to use 100%, but I have just been in contact with them a lot recently, and I think they'd just be very beneficial to us. But if you would like to add in your opinion later, you can bring that up. But I also have a new idea of possibly getting into the direct selling and direct channel part of the business industry. Although we have never had our own store, I think that if we were on a cruise ship itself and had a mini store there, it'd be a lot more easy to handle, being that it's just smaller and we'd have easy access to our customers. You need some formal wear to go out to the dinner and you don't have anything that matches the dress code, it's right there at your convenience. I mean, it's not like they can go shop at a bunch of other stores, being that they're in the middle of the ocean. So I just think this would be a very easy way for us to make very high profits. But how would we manage this store? We would have to get either one of our current employees and train them and promote them to be the store manager, and then I was thinking around 2 to 3 other employees from outside of our company that have experience in store with selling and just customer service in general. And I think that we could create a team of about 3 to 4 people to just be on a cruise ship. And if we wanted to do multiple cruise ships, we'd have to have multiple teams. But this would just be a very easy way for us to make high profits. And obviously we'd be having to pay them more. But we've had pretty good sales lately. So I think that we could afford it. And eventually we would be making a lot of profit off of this. Now, I also want to talk about the use of technology in channel management function, because technology in this day and age is very important. And channel management is basically how a company develops various marketing tactics and strategies to reach the largest customer base possible. And we want to streamline communication from us to our customers. So I've come up with 5 steps to really make the most use of our technology in our channel management function. First, we have to analyze the customers. We already have our target market, people who are buying our clothes, 45 to 70-year-olds, right there. Our channel objectives are really just to expand our company and our sales into a new market niche and just have our semi-formal line in our same target market, but just really expand from our casual wear. We want to have specific distribution tasks, ready inventory, quick shipments, a lot of time and effort with our marketing strategies, and track our sales weekly. These things all require technology to track them and to make sure that we're being successful. We have some formulas that we built into our computers that will really be able to tell us, are our sales on track? Have our marketing strategies gotten us enough customers or not? And technology obviously it would just tell us, have we been successful? Are we close to success? Are we far from it? And it would just really give us a main line to go off of. Now, we also have to evaluate and select specific channel alternatives. So some of these, we have a 3-level channel. Basically, what our 3-level channel is Russo Clothing Industries to our intermediate retailer to the customer. I was talking about a 2-level channel of direct selling, but we're not using that for now. So right now we have the 3-level channel. Also, we're going to be using one retailer, which might get some criticism, but the reason that I say this is that our target market doesn't really like change and they like consistency. So if we have this one retailer where they can find us like we used to have with Baymart, it'll continue our large profits and really just allow them to be able to access us easily and know our name and not have a lot of change because they don't want their time wasted. They don't have that much time to waste. Our younger part of our target market, they all have jobs, and our older part, they don't want to waste their time. That's just not who they are. And our channel management is going to be run by our retailer since our product development is not really what's important to our customers, whereas personal attention is, and they want personal attention towards them rather than knowing about how the product is being developed, which is why they're just more important than us. But I myself will be personally tracking them very carefully and helping with their marketing strategies and tactics. And as I said, I've been talking to Midnight Moon a lot, just working out how the marketing is going to work exactly, what kind of ads and social media platforms we're going to be using, or what type of magazines, newspapers we might be looking into, and mailing and things like that. And they've just been very helpful for this whole process. And I really think that they'd be a good contender to use. But once again, if you have any other ideas, you can always let me know, and I'd be interested in looking at other retailers. But technology is our main way of communicating with our potential retailer. And without it, it'd be very difficult to figure out how to just communicate everything that's going on. We also need to evaluate our channel management performance, which once again, we have these formulas in our computers to just crunch the numbers and tell us if we've been successful. This is why technology is very important in channel management. It's our whole world. We also need to talk about coordination with channel management and other management activities. And basically, to coordinate channel management with our marketing activities, it's important to establish the main functions of marketing. I'm looking at 4 today: marketing information, promotion, pricing, and selling. The information, we have our target market and we have what type of clothes they want. But we need to know about promotion. Ads on the cruise websites. This is essential. When you're booking your cruise, an ad of our company comes up. They see our clothes, they see who we are, and they're interested. We also have to talk about a selection or a section in our new retailer magazine, maybe Midnight Moon, that show who we are, our prices, things like that, and just get people interested. And also a possible poster on some big cruise ships that show us and be like, coming soon to the cruise ship near you. Here is Russo Clothing Industry and some pictures of our apparel and accessories. Also some possible flash sales and holiday gift sales, which is when cruises are very popular, but this would have to be more when we've developed the line and have some profits and some money available to do that. But just an idea for the future. Also, pricing, it's expensive, but it's worth it. Our quality is great, and we're just perfect for our target market. And selling, we want to make sure that we have a follow-up button on the website of the retailer that we're selling on that says that they can willingly, if they've just purchased from our new line or our old line, be able to get emails from us. And these emails will inform our customers about our new products and our new line. And also take a survey, a willingly survey, a few questions just asking about, did you like this new line? Do you have any recommendations, etc. These strategies will allow us to reach our biggest customer base. I also need to talk about the quality of merchandise we're offering. It's got to be high. We have to have very high quality condition of our merchandise, being that it's expensive and it's nicer clothing. We got to use the 5 R's: right merchandise, the right place. I think Midnight Moon is our right place. The right time, the right quantities, and the right price. We have to make sure that we're getting these cruise ship schedules to make sure that we're using the right time to market us and just marketing at the same time the cruises are about to go out. We have to make sure we're using the right quantities, having an adequate amount of apparel available, and having the right price. We're charging more, it's got to be worth it. If we stick to these things, we'll ensure that our new line is displayed correctly for the maximum impact. And now the importance of merchandising to retailers is that retailers use merchandise to influence customer intent and reach sales goals. And brick and mortar and digital stores, these are both very important. We're going to be using mannequins effectively, not tiny little mannequins that are very skinny, but ones that are more realistically. We're going to have some fake flowers around our display to just subconsciously associate our company with the life and beauty that flowers bring, and also show a mix of our items: new dresses, new suits, new button downs, new jewelry. Paint a picture in our customers' minds of all of our new line together. And these strategies will help us reach our sales goals. Now, I hope that you enjoyed listening to my presentation about our new formal line, and I will be taking any criticism you have or input in an email. Bye.